Hello, children. Good morning. Welcome to the class of English. If you remember, in the last class, we had discussed about the summary of chapter number 1. Who did Patrick's homework? We had learned about Patrick that he was a lazy boy and he would engage whole day in playing a game, Nintendo, and he found an elf. He grabbed it. Why? In order to help him for his homework. But the elf did not know anything, and instead, it was Patrick himself who had to work hard for his homework. But he did not understand that it was he who had done the homework, not the elf. So, we had learned from the story that we must help ourselves only and do our work ourselves and work hard because there is no shortcut to success. Later on, we had talked about the word meanings. There are certain words in the text which are new to you. Ignoramus. Ignoramus means a person who is ignorant, one who does not know anything. Grabbed. To grab means to seize suddenly or to take away. Breeches. Breeches means short trousers. Yelled. Yelled means to cry. Hamper. Hamper is a basket with a lid. Nowadays, this basket is not used, but previously, when people used to go for a family picnic, they used to carry the hamper with them. Cursed. That is uttered shrilly. When we curse someone, when we speak something about someone, then we say that we have cursed them. Shrieked, that is screamed. Weary, weary means tired. Slyly, slyly means secretively, without anyone's knowledge. When you do something secretly or secretively, that is slyly. Amazed, amazed means surprised. Nintendo. Nintendo is a video game that is played by students or children. Grimaced or scowled is the expression that shows disgust, anger, and disapproval. That means when you don't like something, then you scowl or you get angry. Glitch. Glitch is a fault or a problem. Nag. Nag means trouble someone all the time, complaining them to do something. So most of the time you nag your mother. Blurry. Blurry means red, tired, and unable to see clearly. Course. Course means work that must be done every day. That is your routine. Rude. Rude means not polite. Attitude. A feeling about someone or something. Elf. Elf is a small creature or person with pointed ears who has magic powers. Now, dear children, I would like you to write some rhyming words. What do you mean by rhyming words? You have learned in your earlier classes too that when a word ends with the same sound, then the word is rhyming. Let us say first one, said instead, cat, bat, shouter, router, weary, deary, breeches, riches, history, mystery, nag, lag. Now there can be more than one word also for a word. So you may try yourself to find more rhyming words for the given words. Now here is something for you interesting, and that is you have to use the clause given below and you have to complete the crossword. So this crossword is given. In this crossword, there are some clues also given downside. That is for across and down. Across means the words that are written horizontally. Sorry, and the down keys, they show the words or the answers that are written vertically. Okay, let's go through the clues. First, across, very tired. So here you have got the first clue, that is one across, and you have got a letter W and then A. In between W and A there is a blank, and you have to write the word, that is 5 letter words. So that is weary, WEARY, weary. Likewise, you have to try for other answers. Uh, Second one is had an angry look on the face. So having an angry look on the face is called scowled. Short trousers is breeches. A fault in a machine that prevents it from working properly is glitch. A small and naughty boy fairy is an elf. Now let us see the down keys. Work that must be done every day or often boring. That is often boring. So that is coarse. A basket with a lid is a hamper. Gave a short high pitched cry is shrieked. Okay, now you have got some blanks in which you have to write phrases. I had already taught you in the topic sentences what are phrases. Phrases are a group of words that give meaning to the sentence but not complete sense, and that is called phrase. So let us see the first sentence. Some people find household chores a bore, but I like to help at home. So here chores itself means the household work that you do every day or the routine work that you do every day. Who stole the diamond is still a mystery. This semester we are going to have a class exhibition. So these are words. Now let's see the fourth blank. True to his word, the elf began to help Patrick. Now, true to his word is a phrase because it means something and it gives sense, because it shows that he is telling something, he had promised something, and when he is fulfilling his promise, he says true to his words. Okay, can you look up this word in the dictionary? To look up means to find. So here, look up is a phrase. I started early to be on time, but I was out of luck. There was a traffic jam. Now, being out of luck means he was disappointed, means he could not turn up because there was a traffic jam. She says she's got a lot of books, but between you and me, I think most of them are borrowed. Now, between you and me, what does this mean? That means that she had said that she has got a lot of books. But when we discuss something secretively, then we say that it is between you and me. So that means secretively, that though she says she has a lot of books, but as far as I know, those books are borrowed. She doesn't possess it or she does not own it. She does not have it, but she has borrowed the books. Okay, now here are some words which you have to match. They have the opposite meanings. Okay, so hated. What is the opposite of hate? To like. Tall, short. High, low. Better, worse. Beginning, end. Hard, soft. So this was all about the discussion of the exercise. Now let's move on to the Question answers. What did Patrick think his cat was playing with? What was it really? Patrick thought that his cat was playing with a little doll. The cat was actually playing with an extremely tiny man who wore a woolen shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a high tall hat. So this is what he was looking for. He was looking for a cat with a doll in his hand. But what was it? It was an elf, not a doll. Why did the little man grant Patrick a wish? The little man granted Patrick a wish because he wanted to escape from the cat. Now, here, whenever you find the question with did, so always with did, you get the first form of the verb. That is the basic form of the verb. Did, grant. But when you write the answer with the verb in its past tense form. So, Patrick the little man granted Patrick a wish. So, grant becomes granted when it is did grant. We don't write did granted. So, in answer, when we write only the past tense form, that is the granted. What was Patrick's wish? Patrick wanted to do all his homework till the end of the semester for 35 days. So he wanted the elf to do his homework. In what subjects did the little man need help to do Patrick's homework? Now we know that as Patrick was ignoramus, so was the elf. He also needed help for the homework. So, to do Patrick's homework, the little man needed help in English, maths, and human history. How did Patrick help him? Patrick helped him by working harder than ever. He even stayed up at nights. Now, staying up at nights means to wake up till late night. Why? Why did he wake up till late night? Because he had to work even harder than before, because he was not paying attention in the class. So when you don't pay attention in the class, you yourself have to work hard in order to do the homework. So he did so, and afterwards he was successful because he worked hard. Who do you think did Patrick's homework? The little man or Patrick himself? Give reasons for your answer. Now, Patrick himself did his homework, although he took help from the elf, but the elf did not know anything. Patrick stayed up at nights and worked hard. As a result of this, he got A's. A's means here grade, getting grade in all the subjects. So, in his work, he got A's and his teachers were full of praise. Full of praise means they appreciated him because previously he did not get good grades and he did not gain or attain good marks. But now as he was appreciated. Even his parents wondered as he kept his room clean and had developed a new attitude. Therefore, it was Patrick who did the homework, not the little man. Okay, dear children, so this was the discussion about the exercise and question answers of lesson number 1 in English. Who did Patrick's homework? I hope you have understood the exercise and question answers well. Have a good day. Thank you.